Alright. What it do? All y'all. Everyone, anyone. No one. The fuck it all. Let me get this shit pointed in its little base, which is just a roll of duct tape. The inside diameter of the duct tape is exactly the width of a Galaxy S10 cell phone. I guess that'll work, right? I hope. Alright. I didn't practice yesterday because I feel bad for the cat. I don't have the phone charger, so it's not charged. But I know what day it is. March 19th. I think tomorrow's the first day of spring. It's fucking snowing right now. It's 2025. Yeah. I already turned the amp on. I am on 10. So I'll probably go to the other setting because I was going to play this guitar with some distortion, even though I think it's going to sound like ass. I'll come back to 10. Once I've significantly made a fool of myself. Alright, let's see. I'm on 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 90. Next one should be distortion. Yep. 88. 1, 2, 3. That's 85, which is the distortion that sounds good. So the next one down will be clean, but it's going to sound bad. I haven't done any like modifying of the amp through the app, so it's just what it is. I'm just trying to fucking wait till we move, so I have like my own, space to do this shit. So when it comes time to practice, I don't really fucking have the time to sit there and monkey with the shit. And like the phone's dead, so because I packed away the cord, so I'd have to find it and shit. Nah, so I won't be able to play like 2 beat or anything like that either until we move, which I hope doesn't take too long. But I don't know. It's like an average of like 60 to 72 days or some shit like that to just get the house an offer, and then you got to go through all the fucking contract, under contract, all that bullshit. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but the sooner the better, way too fucking loud. Turn that shit down. because this is a cheap ass guitar, not really designed for that type of music. I guess that's what you want to call it. I don't really want to call it that because I don't think it sounds like music to me. It sounds like ass to me. Fuck that was. Jimi Hendrix was a crackhead and fucking into Slayer. I don't know. I mean, I guess technically you could play any guitar, any fucking setting, but I like distortion. I'm just not very good at making anything that sounds like music with distortion. I'm definitely no kind of fucking Jimi Hendrix, that's for goddamn sure. Alright, that's 85, 86. Kurt Cobain or some shit, I could make that sound good, but I can't because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what setting that is, but I like the setting. This shit's tuned to standard E. Fuck that was. I don't want to keep going away from this setting. I don't hate it, but I guess I don't love it either. There could be a really good one right next to it. I just don't know because I haven't gotten there yet. I don't even know what setting it is, and I'm too lazy to get up and look. Everything I play never goes past like 1 minute and 40 seconds. So. What constitutes a song? 45 seconds? I don't know. See what else I got on this motherfucker. I don't know what setting it is. Sounds like 85, so fun. 80, no, that's number 7. Alright, so I'm only 3 away. So the one that I think I can make something that sounds good on. And let's see what 8 sounds like. think the frets are pretty much just worn the fuck out. It's from 1999, so 26 years old. Old as fuck. And cheap. It was cheap when I bought it. I don't even remember when I got it. It was probably like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, it's Squire Standard. Pretty dope neck drum. It's like fucking maple. Looks roasted. I don't know. I want the fucking maple neck so I can fucking see the goddamn inlays. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get a made in Mexico or better neck with the tuners and just replace this one. Maybe. I don't know. It's a Squire, so I don't know if the fucking pocket size is the same and all that kind of shit. So I don't know, man. other one. Well, that one would have sounded better, but whatever. Whatever, man. So I just fucking practice, because you're just fucking around. And practice is forever. I'll be practicing till the day I die. I'm not good at the guitar, so. What else? Fucking cracker ass motherfucker, ain't no motherfucking Jimi Hendrix, goddamn. Slap some fucking acid to my forehead and see what happens. Acid was fun. Can I say acid on YouTube? Lucy, the sky with diamonds, motherfucker. Yeah, it was fun. I'm sober as fuck right now. I have not fucking drank anything in 2 months. I haven't smoked any weed at least a month. Probably a month and a half. For no reason, really, just because I wanted to see if I could stop. I don't have that gene. Some people are fucking hopelessly addicted to alcohol. They can't fucking shake it. For me, it was fucking easy. I'm sorry for anybody who's like struggling, but I don't have that problem. And I'm super stoked. I'm just glad I just don't have that problem. I can't have that problem. I have a fucking disease. If I fuck up my kidneys, it's over. I'm not doing no fucking dialysis, and I'm not getting no motherfucking kidney transplant, so fuck that. And the weed, I just wanted to see if I could stop. And I could, and it was not hard at all. I got high every day. Every fucking day. Every day for 31 years. And I didn't get old or whatever. I liked it, but I just didn't need it anymore, I guess. And then I dreamt like a motherfucker, and I've dreamt every goddamn night since I stopped. And I'm enjoying the dreams way more than I enjoyed fucking being high. That's for goddamn sure. So, keep going with it, man. Your lungs aren't designed to fucking inhale smoke. Especially not for those 31 fucking years. Look at what happens to a glass pipe after you hit it for like a week or maybe 2 weeks. It just gets all clogged up. It's like, ugh, what the fuck? That's what my lungs probably look like. Or did. I don't know where it went in terms of like what your body does to it. Like, I know all the ink in my skin. My body's been fighting since I started, but what can you say? Black is the best fucking shit to do because that stays the longest. And then I went and got a colorful ass fucking chameleon on my forehead, but whatever. I got it when I was 41, so I guess it'll be halfway ugly by the time I'm 62. And then technically an old man, so fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Could die tomorrow. fuck it, I fucked it up. Alright. this guitar, even though it's cheap sauce. I really don't know the fucking specifics of a Squier from 1990 motherfucking 9. Shut up, you goddamn fucking serial number. If it's even being pointed right enough on the camera. I'll try. And yes, I got it because it was purple. A bit of a beater. Did this one drop? Yeah, I think this is the one that fell from the fucking hanger over there. Pretty far distance and it still works. They don't make them like they used to, goddammit. I don't know. Just making shit up. I just made it the fuck up. Somebody's had to have made that already. I mean, Jesus Christ. Every song has already been played and made by someone somewhere. So, I'm not doing anything new. Other than it's 2025 and I'm using a guitar from 1999. A cheap ass guitar from 1999. With my natural abilities or whatever. For today, god damn it, it's Wednesday, the 19th of February. I said that shit already, but still trying to sew that fucking hoodie. Shit, got that shit in like 2002 or some shit like that. I forgot when Mitch died. Goddamn. Oh, it was 2012. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, until next time, tomorrow. Later on.